record now. Okay. Okay, so here's the video from the keychain cam on the Styrohawk. It's mounted on the right wing on the top, just to get a little feel for how it flies, what the plane sees, of course. So this is the second flight, I believe, from the part 3 video, and I have the two AA batteries on there, I believe, and I'm using the 1600 milliamp 3-cell 20C battery. It's kind of nose heavy. If you notice, I'm kind of pitching up all the time. I'm still getting, in this video, I'm still getting used to the feel of the plane, and I hadn't trimmed it. And the funny thing about that, I just realized the reason I didn't trim it out at first. I would usually do that with a plane that's like an ARF, you know, something pre-built, pre-designed. But this one was really unproven, so I was kind of attributing that to just the characteristics of the plane. I really didn't know what to expect with this, so I was just kind of going with it, and kind of ignoring the fact that I had to trim it out. So this is the first video on this little clip. Upcoming, I'm gonna have the second flight. Well, actually, it's a later flight, another day. And a nice landing. Later. Okay, this is a little later. Now I'm using the 1300 3-cell 25C. I removed the two AA batteries in the nose, so it's kind of tail heavy a little bit. So in this one, it's kind of pitching up, so I'm nosing down. Again, I didn't trim it out. It was, you know, like I explained, it was kind of just like getting the feel of the difference between two AA's versus none, and using the 1300 instead of the 1600. So it's kind of wildly pitching around. You can notice the grass is really dry because we haven't had rain in a really long time. Sorry for the blurry video. It seems to blur more when I have low throttle, and that's what I've been doing in this video. I was kind of getting used to the glide characteristics. I wasn't using full throttle very much. I would kind of go up and put the plane into the wind, back off on the throttle, and just see how it goes. And it was very nice with the big wings. It was very glider-like, you know, like a Wild Hawk or an Easy Star. But if I can get my hands on a folding prop sometime, I'll definitely try that. Probably get 10-inch folding prop. Maybe use the same motor. I don't know. Whoa, kind of wild there. So this was about a 7-minute flight. So hang in there. Some interesting things happen. So if you pay attention to the part 3 video, I think the third flight, the last flight in that video, you may notice some similar, you know, patterns, because of course this is it. Now, I didn't explain this yet. Now, this is actually the cam is mounted on the side of the fuselage, pointing down. I really wish I could get higher quality video, but you know, this is just $14, and you know, I have a lot of money to spend, so whatever, you know, just dabbling in some aerial videos. You know, you do what you can. Everyone uses the keychain cam, right? But yeah, no, I'm not going to be putting my HD camera on there anytime soon. No, sir. Speaking of which, I actually lost this plane about a week and a half ago. I'll do another video about that, but basically I lost it when it was too windy that day, and I got it way too high for this area, especially for the size of the plane. But it was really windy, and it blew it away pretty much out of radio contact. I pulled up really fast. The problem was I pulled up really hard. It was because of the again, the pitch was too sensitive, and yeah, something happened where maybe the aileron servo extensions became unplugged, and I just stopped getting aileron control. I think I had some rudder, but it just wasn't enough to keep it under control, so it kind of went into a death spiral after stalling several times, and it went into some trees, and it got stuck there for like a week and a half, and on last Friday it actually blew down into a guy's yard. A really nice man, nice elderly couple. Saw the number in the plane. Of course, you want to put your name and phone number in every RC plane you make. It's just a given, you know, because you're gonna lose it sometime, right? Hopefully not, but you know, it happens. So yeah, he called me and said, yeah, I got this plane in my backyard. I don't know really where it came from. Well, I guess there's only one place it could have come from, you know. So you want to come get your plane? Alright, sure, yeah, thanks for calling me and whatever. And he was really nice. I came over to his house, and the funny thing was, it was like 100 yards north of where I thought it was. Because the funny thing is, you know, with trees, they can appear so different from, you know, depending on your perspective. You know, when I drove over there, I was like, wait a minute, everything looks so different. I don't know where my plane is now. So I was knocking on the doors and asking people around, and it ended up in, I was asking in the completely wrong area. So yeah, I was thankful that, you know, it landed in a really nice man's yard. But maybe I'll make a short video of where it actually landed. I'll take some stills from this maybe and show where I thought it was and where it actually was. It's quite interesting. Oh, there's an attempt at a barrel roll. So we're getting near the end here. Getting close to the crash. Whoa. Yeah, getting a little lower now. I like the part, I didn't mention this, I like the part where I came in really low, and then I just gunned the throttle, put it straight into the wind, and I climbed maybe 200 to 300 feet, and turned it around and glided. That was like 3 minutes before, when I was yapping away about the nice man that returned my plane. Another type of barrel maybe, and here it comes. I was actually sitting on the ground because I got sick of standing there. I knew it would be up in the air for a long time, you know. And not gonna